Sara Prestianni in Brussels. She's a Migration and Asylum Programme Officer at EuroMed Rights. Welcome to Al Jazeera. So an increase of 20% on 2022, indeed the deadliest year since records began a decade ago. Why is this happening now?
Yeah, we can, of course, have several reasons for this dramatic increase of deaths. The first reason is the fact that the European Union is shifting their policy in a more securitarian approach. What they are doing through externalization policy is asking to countries that don't respect migrant or refugee rights, such as Libya, Tunisia, or even Egypt, to intercept migrants and send back to their territory. That cannot be called a search and rescue operation because a search and rescue operation ended in a safe port. And that's not Libya, Tripoli, Tunisia, and Egypt could not be considered a safe country or safe port. The second reason is the lack of legal pathway. If there was legal pathway, anyone would risk their life and crossing the Mediterranean Sea. The third reason is also the fact that more and more member states are not respecting their duty, their obligation of search and rescue. So we have really to put search and rescue at the heart of the European policy. Right now, our more externalization policy, a security approach, the main pillar for EU policy on migration and asylum.
The thing is, these numbers do not include the missing. I mean, you could multiply the numbers several times, you would have thought.
Yes, often what we see is what happened close to the shore, and often Coast Guard found just few bodies, and there are most that in the sea. And sometimes shipwrecks could happen also in the center of the Mediterranean Sea, where it's impossible to have proof. So often this number is because there are testimony of migrants, but of course this number could even multiply if we take in account all the tragedy and all the drama happening. For example, we check the example in the Atlantic routes from Morocco, from Senegal to Canary Islands. Often, most of the shipwrecks are even not known. So it's really difficult to have a real number. And this number could be dramatic, even more than what is recorded and what has been shared.
The thing is, we've been searching for solutions for decades, haven't we? I remember first covering this story myself more than 17 years ago in Calais, as Afghans were trying to get across the channel there, and then in Lampedusa, talking about migrants coming across, all the way across Africa to try and get into Europe, and never do we find a solution.
Yeah, because it's a problem of political willingness. The solution is there. Open legal pathway, put search and rescue at the heart of the European policy, respect international obligation. If European Union member states go in the opposite direction, doing deal with third countries, such as with Tunisia recently, Tunisian with the hate speech in February 2023, with the mistreatment, with the illegal deportation to Libyan and Algerian border, cannot be considered a safe country, cannot be considered a safe port. So we have to stop to do deal with this country and ask them to intervene at sea. We just have to strengthen European capacity of interception and search and rescue, not the strengthened capacity of countries that does not respect human rights. So again, there is a way to stop all these deaths around the Mediterranean region. It's to open legal pathway and to put search and rescue at the heart, and especially to stop to criminalize NGOs that do search and rescue daily in the Mediterranean Sea.
Sara, it's good to have your perspective. Do appreciate that. Sara Prestianni, Migration and Asylum Programme Officer at EuroMed Rights. Thank you.
Thank you to you.